What's going on, people? So today I want to talk about the custom DRL board that we've been waiting on. It's finally finished. It's almost here. It was supposed to be in yesterday. Hopefully I'll be seeing a copy of this coming soon. These are high intensity flow series LEDs that are put inside the custom cut DRL boards. They're going to replace your DRL boards that are already in your headlights. Now it's plug and play, but don't be misled by that. You still have to have your headlights opened up, and that could be a pain in the ass. So I would suggest, if you've never done it before yourself, don't try. Have a professional do it. Have somebody who has done it before. I use Brian over at Elite Custom Lighting. He's located in New Jersey. So if you're in the Philly, New York, Delaware, in this area, contact him. And I'm sure if you want to ship him your headlights, you can ship him your headlights. His contact information is below. And I like Brian's work. Brian did the headlights for me. He also did that custom trailer hitch cover, which you can see in the corner of your screen now. These are the Flow Series high intensity lights that we're talking about. So the DRLs are going to act in a similar manner. Now, if you don't know what the DRLs look like, the ribbon, it's not actually a round ribbon. When you open it up, and I'll see if I can find you some pictures to show you, it's just a jagged, flat piece of acrylic. And how they light it, simple. They just have these little flat boards with white LEDs on them facing down into the acrylic, and that's what lights your DRLs. So what Anthony over at Lighting Trendz did, and another company had already attempted, they took out the white LEDs and they put these RGBW LEDs. So the first company that I contacted sent me their prototype. And here's a video of their prototype in the corner of your screen now, okay? So this is what their DRL boards do, all right? You see that? However, we were going to install these, and Anthony, who over at Lighting Trendz, said, Ron, I want you to hold off. I've got high-intensity Flow Series ones in the process of being made. And you know what? If you haven't used Lighting Trendz yet, contact him or go on their website. I love his lights. A lot of people who don't like LEDs and lighting their vehicle, I get it. You think it's tacky, or you're misinformed about the law. You can have them in your vehicle. You can have them in your headlights. Just don't drive with them on. So if you go to car shows, or if you go to car meets or car events, Cars and Coffee, and you want something that's different, something that stands out, then this might be for you. If not, that's completely fine too. You're entitled to an opinion. However, if you're going to purchase these boards, I would use Anthony at Lighting Trendz. The boards are not ready for sale yet. They haven't hit his website, but they are coming. This, in the corner of your screen, is a picture of the board that he sent me. He sent me the picture of it, obviously. He hasn't sent me the board yet. It's coming. These things are going to look killer. I'm going to have Brian over at Elite Custom Lighting cut the headlights open again. And I say cut because we don't heat them up and pull them apart. Brian has developed a technique of cutting the lens off and resealing it. So it only takes a couple of minutes, and it's pretty damn impressive. He's going to be doing the install. It's just basically a swap out, plug and play. And, once we get that appointment scheduled, I'll be back on here and let you guys know when. So I'm pretty excited about getting these done. I wanted to get these done last year, but we held off on the DRL boards that were sent to me, the custom, prototype. And just by looking at the picture, look at that picture again. Anthony's work is impeccable. I mean, if you don't use Lighting Trendz, please look them up. I used to use Xloom, but Xloom is expensive. They're in Australia. It takes a while for stuff. They've got great products also. I'm never going to knock them. I love their products, but I've moved on to use Lighting Trendz just because it's same quality, if not better. It's cheaper. They're local. He's a local guy. And you know what? The Flow Series SRT Lumens badge that I have in the front just does a hell of a lot more than anything from Xloom. You will not find anything at Xloom that has the same amount of patterns that Anthony's SRT badge does, or the custom rear trailer hitch cover we did. If you want to take a look at that again, it's a quarter of your screen. This was using the Flow Series LEDs, and we custom fit them in our trailer hitch cover, which will fit a trailer hitch cover for a fraction of the cost. Instead of paying over $600, almost $700 for the one from Xloom, we can make one for a hell of a lot less and does a hell of a lot more. So those contact information for both Brian at Elite Custom Lighting, if you're thinking about having your headlights done, is below. Also, if you haven't checked out Lighting Trendz, I don't get paid to do this, but I support the people who support me, and I also like talk about the stuff that I use on my vehicle. Anthony at Lighting Trendz is a great guy, and he'll work with you on whatever your needs are. The guy will constantly go back and forth with you, emails, communication. So check him out. His website's below. And again, stay tuned for this DRL board installation. It's coming soon. I just don't know when. I have to wait until we get it in. I have to talk to Brian this weekend about his scheduling. Then I got to contact Joe over at Custom Coatings, the guys who did my hood and did a lot of work for me. I have to find out when they have time to take the car into the shop and have their guys pull the bumper off. The bumper, 2 people, it takes 20 minutes to pull the bumper off. I've recorded it in the past. I will record the entire process from start to finish to show you guys how you can do it with a friend. It's not that difficult. You will need a rivet gun to replace it, but it's not that difficult. So if you're interested in learning how, I will film the process and show you step by step on how to do it yourselves, okay? All the information, I'm trying to get as much information out there as I possibly can on our Jeeps, and when I learn something, I'll pass the information along to you guys. Last thing on my mind has nothing to do with lights. It has to do with rims. These Velgen rims have still been on my mind for the last couple days. Scott Velgen's rims are, to me, for the Jeep, one of the best I've seen, if not my favorite. I guess they are my favorite. So in the corner of your screen, in the corner of your screen, I want to show you their new Forge series. They're a bit pricey, but they look pretty damn good. I mean, these are the forged ones in the corner of your screen. And you can contact Joe Salvesmo at Solace Racing Corp. His information's below if you're interested in a set of rims. And also, here are the black ones. These are the ones that I originally wanted, and I'm not sure if they still have them in stock. But this is what I've been looking at. And again, any information or if you have any questions for rims, don't ask me because I don't know. But this guy Joe Salvesmo with Joe, I always fuck this up. Solace Racing Corp. His link is below. Contact him or go on any one of the Jeep SRT Facebook pages and find this guy. Ask him about rims, pricing, tire deals. He'll tell you everything you need to know. If you're worried about offset, if you're worried if it'll fit your car, if you're worried about lowering, he's got lowering springs. This guy's got everything you need to get your car and your ride looking outstanding. All right, so I think that's all I had for you today. I rambled on for almost 9 minutes, and I try not to go long, but I am very repetitive, and I know that's annoying. I'm working on it, people. All right? So be safe. Stay tuned. A couple days, I'll let you know what's going on this weekend. All right? I'm out of here.